In a small village nestled deep within the heart of Africa, there lived a young man named Kofi. Kofi was known for his adventurous spirit and his unwavering determination to help his village thrive. However, his village was facing a grave threat that a severe drought had parched the land, crops withered, and the once plentiful rivers had dried up. Desperate to find a solution, Kofi embarked on a journey into the dense jungle, seeking any means to save his people. He traveled for days, guided only by the whispers of the wind and the rustling of the leaves. Finally, he stumbled upon a hidden oasis shimmering with crystal-clear water. As Kofi approached the oasis, he spotted a beautiful maiden with skin as smooth as polished ebony and hair that cascaded like a waterfall of midnight. She sat upon a rock, gazing pensively into the tranquil waters. Intrigued, Kofi cautiously approached her. "Who are you?" Kofi asked, his voice tinged with awe. The maiden turned to face him, her eyes sparkling like the stars in the night sky. "I am Malaika, the guardian of these waters," she replied, her voice melodious like the song of the birds. Kofi's heart pounded with excitement. He knew that Malaika held the key to saving his village. "Malaika, my village is suffering. We are in desperate need of water to survive this drought. Can you help us?" Malaika studied Kofi with a thoughtful expression. "I can grant you the power to bring water back to your village," she said, her voice tinged with sadness. "But be warned, young man. Power comes with a price." Undeterred, Kofi nodded eagerly. "I will pay any price to save my people." Malaika smiled gently. "Very well. To harness the power of the waters, you must prove yourself worthy. Journey to the depths of the ocean and retrieve the sacred pearl guarded by the sea spirits. Only then will you possess the power to bring water back to your village." With newfound determination, Kofi set off on his quest, guided by Malaika's words. He braved treacherous waters, facing fierce storms and battling against monstrous sea creatures. Yet, fueled by his unwavering resolve, Kofi pressed on, driven by the desire to save his people. Finally, after many trials and tribulations, Kofi reached the depths of the ocean, where the sacred pearl lay hidden. With trembling hands, he reached out and grasped the pearl, feeling its pulsating energy course through his veins. But as Kofi emerged from the depths, he found himself face to face with a formidable adversary, the sea witch, Ngozi, who coveted the power of the pearl for herself. "You dare to defy me, mortal?" Ngozi snarled, her eyes flashing with malice. But Kofi stood his ground, his heart filled with courage. "I will not let you harm my village," he declared, brandishing the sacred pearl defiantly. In a fierce battle that raged beneath the waves, Kofi unleashed the power of the pearl, summoning mighty waves and commanding the elements themselves. With a final surge of strength, he vanquished Ngozi and emerged victorious. As Kofi returned to his village, triumphant, he was greeted with cheers and jubilation. With the power of the pearl, he brought water back to the parched land, and his village flourished once more. But unbeknownst to Kofi, his encounter with Malaika and Ngozi was only the beginning of his journey. For the mysteries of the ocean ran deeper than he could ever imagine, and the mermaid's prophecy would soon come to pass. As the days passed, Kofi's village thrived once more, the fields lush with greenery and the rivers flowing with life-giving water. But despite the newfound prosperity, Kofi couldn't shake the memory of his encounter with Malaika and the sea witch, Ngozi. He couldn't help but wonder what other secrets the ocean held. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, Kofi found himself drawn back to the shores of the ocean, where the waves whispered tales of forgotten treasures and ancient mysteries. Guided by an unspoken intuition, he embarked on a new quest, venturing deeper into the unknown depths. Along the way, Kofi encountered strange and wondrous creatures, from playful dolphins to majestic sea turtles and elusive merfolk who danced beneath the moonlit waves. Each encounter fueled his curiosity and fueled his determination to uncover the secrets of the ocean. But as Kofi delved deeper, he also faced new challenges and dangers. He encountered fierce sea monsters and treacherous currents that threatened to drag him into the abyss. Yet, with each trial he faced, Kofi grew stronger and more resilient, his spirit unyielding in the face of adversity. Finally, after many weeks of exploration, Kofi stumbled upon a hidden underwater cavern, its entrance guarded by swirling currents and shimmering bioluminescent algae. With bated breath, he plunged into the depths, his heart pounding with anticipation. Inside the cavern, Kofi discovered a vast chamber adorned with glittering coral formations and ancient carvings that told the tales of the ocean's history. At the heart of the chamber, he found a shimmering altar adorned with precious pearls and seashells, their iridescent hues casting a mesmerizing glow. But as Kofi approached the altar, he felt a powerful presence watching him from the shadows, the guardian of the cavern, a fearsome sea dragon whose scales gleamed like molten gold. "Who dares to trespass in my domain?" the sea dragon boomed, its voice echoing through the cavern like thunder. Kofi stood his ground, his gaze steady and unwavering. "I seek only knowledge and wisdom, great dragon," he said, his voice resolute. "I mean no harm." The sea dragon regarded Kofi with a curious expression, sensing the young man's sincerity. "You possess a brave heart, mortal," it rumbled. "But the secrets of the ocean are not easily attained. To prove yourself worthy, you must undertake a series of trials that will test your courage, wisdom, and resolve." And so, Kofi embarked on a series of trials that pushed him to his limits, from navigating treacherous underwater mazes to deciphering ancient riddles and facing his deepest fears. With each trial he completed, Kofi grew wiser and more attuned to the rhythms of the ocean, his connection to the sea deepening with each passing day. But as Kofi ventured deeper into the heart of the cavern, he uncovered a startling revelation, a long-forgotten prophecy that foretold of a great cataclysm that threatened to engulf the world in darkness. And at the center of the prophecy stood Kofi himself, destined to confront the forces of chaos and restore balance to the world. With this newfound knowledge weighing heavily on his heart, Kofi knew that his journey was far from over. For the fate of the world rested in his hands, and only by embracing his true destiny could he hope to overcome the challenges that lay ahead. And so, with renewed determination, Kofi set forth into the unknown, his path illuminated by the guiding light of the stars above.